Kenya Bureau of Standards. One of the things that customers are usually have a challenge is they don't understand why it's important to have Kebs. And somebody wants to import something from abroad and they just say, I want to import anything into the country now. And then when you import, then you're hit. There's something you need to do, and that is Kenya Bureau of Standards. Anything that comes to the country, remember, has to be authorized by Kenya Bureau of Standards. Why? It's important. Why? One, it's part, the benefit is it's consumer protection, protecting market access, yeah, industrial support, of course, and fair trade. Those are the things that's the benefit of having Kebs. And there are certain products the government would not want it to come to the country because it can harm you, the consumer. So the government protects us by making sure that everything that comes to the country has standards. So you cannot just go out there and say, I like this product, and then you say, I'll bring it to the country. No, you can't do that. Why? Because it has to be able to have passed the Kenya Bureau of Standards test. Yeah. Anything you even manufacture, for example, you are ready and you think you're excited about manufacturing, it has to be tested to see whether it is be able to be human, it will be consumed by the human, by us, and do not have a challenge to our health. That's why the Kenya Bureau of Standards is necessary. So, of course, you know Kenya is a net importer, so we import all things from abroad. So sometimes you see guys say, oh, I'm importing rice from China, and then before you know, that rice is not rice, it's plastic. So Kenya Bureau of Standards helps us be able to protect us from malicious businesses, and people who can take advantage of us as a community. So that's why it's important. So for you as a business owner, you must know anything that comes into the country, it has to go through certificate of conformity. Kebs works with various bodies abroad to ensure that you meet the standards, Kenyan standards. So they have agencies in China, in US, and other countries, and those people have been given the standard that Kebs expects of the goods that come into the country. So what happens if you're importing something from China? An agent of Kebs will go to the factory and establish what you're importing, whether it meets the Kenyan standards before you import. If you don't import, when it comes to the country, it will have to face what is called local inspection. The danger with local inspection is that it will take time, and your goods might be held at the airport, and you might start, or the sea, or a warehouse, and you may start paying demurrage. So it's important to know those procedures. So Kebs is extremely important for any goods that are coming outside the country into the country. Yeah, but if you need help on how to establish that your goods are safe and they are fit for import in the country, you can always contact us, TMX. We can be able to help you and look at the act and see whether your goods meet the standards and how you can be able to make sure that your goods meet what is called COC, which is the Certificate of Conformity. Once you have that certificate, then those goods can come to the country. And TMX is out there to help you be able to make sure that you don't meet problems. Because once you bring goods that are not conforming, one, they'll be inspected. Two, you'll pay 5% duty, 5% for Kebs for any goods that are brought into the country without having a certificate of conformity. So make sure you follow the proper procedure for you to be able to get your goods into the country. If you listen to this content, do me a favor, like and subscribe and comment. That way, we'll be able to understand that you like the content, and we also know the content you want us to continue sharing. Once again, Anthony John Jenga, God bless.